There are better ways to keep cool. Call KS Services and receive a new Bryant unit with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Stay cool now and pay later. Visit callks.com for more.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition. This is for Wednesday, the 7th of October. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather warm and dry today and tomorrow. Then Hurricane Delta comes into play by late Friday and the beginning of the weekend. What to expect? Well, let's talk about it. Here we go. This is the upper air look. And again, there's a little weakness over Texas in the upper air flow, and that will likely turn Delta northward toward Louisiana late this week. Pretty pleasant this morning, mostly 50s on the board. North of Interstate 20, Cullman and Haleyville 51, Birmingham 58. But a big warm-up today. We're expecting mid-80s. With a sunny sky, a little more like summertime today. There's the watch warning map, pretty quiet this morning. We note wind advisories for parts of New England. And up in that region, there's a chance of strong to severe storms, a marginal risk. Elsewhere, much of the country quiet. Tomorrow, again, relatively quiet. Then on day 3, which is Friday, SPC has introduced a marginal risk for the central Gulf Coast in advance of Hurricane Delta. This would include the southwest corner of Alabama, Mobile and Baldwin counties, parts of Clark and Washington. And this is mainly for late Friday night for the possibility of a few isolated brief tornadoes as Delta moves into the Louisiana coast. Here's the rain for the next 7 days. Big numbers back in the Pacific Northwest, and around here the numbers have really come down for Alabama as the axis of heavy rain has been shifted again a little to the west. And you can see for our state, rain amounts between 1 and 2 inches north of Interstate 59. Same thing for Mobile and Baldwin counties. Then for the central and southeastern counties, amounts under 1 inch. So flooding, no problem here. Heavier rains really up and down the Mississippi River with Delta. And again, Delta is going to be moving quickly. This is not a stalled system like a Sally where it just sits there for a long time. So the wind speeds have come down with Delta. That's great news for the Yucatan. The maximum sustained winds are now 115 miles per hour. There was some shearing involved in this thing last night. It's coming up on Cancun this morning. And, of course, there'll be some interaction with land, the tip of the Yucatan. From there, it gets into the Gulf of Mexico. This is the latest forecast track from the Hurricane Center. They do bring it back to Category 3 status, a major hurricane, by tomorrow afternoon, and right up toward the central Louisiana coast Friday afternoon as potentially a Category 3. Weakens to a tropical storm near Natchez, Mississippi late Friday night. The remnant low is just northeast of the Shoals by late Saturday night. And then by late Sunday night, it's up into West Virginia. The modeling in pretty good agreement. This is the tropical set. This is the GFS ensemble. The European ensemble is a little outlier to the west in its members, as you can see. But again, still generally in good agreement with the forecast track put out by the Hurricane Center. So confidence is high with good steering currents of the Louisiana landfall. As always, intensity, that's the challenge. This is the intensity guidance. And again, you can see potential for some strengthening in the Gulf. And then there's some cooler water near the coast. Southwest winds aloft will increase. Probably a 2 or a low end 3 at the time of landfall. And, of course, after that, rapid weakening as it moves in. And this is the rain directly associated with a hurricane. And, again, you can see the bigger numbers, Louisiana, Mississippi, West Tennessee, Alabama just on the fringe of this. Let's go through modeling. This is the GFS, the 06E run at 4 o'clock today. Again, light winds aloft, a dry air mass, mostly sunny with mid-80s today. Now, this is tomorrow. Again, maybe a few showers for the Gulf Coast, but most of Alabama still warm and dry, partly to mostly sunny, mid-80s. This is Friday at 4 o'clock, and the GFS shows Delta into Louisiana, not too far from Morgan City. The good news, Lake Charles is on the better west side of the circulation. No doubt they'll see wind and rain, but the big surge issues will be, of course, on the east side of the circulation center. And obviously, with this type of landfall, the big issues with wind and storm surge will be across southeast Louisiana and coastal Mississippi. There could be some surge flooding on the Alabama Gulf Coast, but nothing like they'll see to the west. And during the day Friday, we could see a few showers across Alabama as moisture is pulled northward. Rain will be increasing Friday night. And again, for the Alabama Gulf Coast, the Northwest Florida Panhandle, they'll see winds, Mobile and Baldwin counties, winds of 15 to 30 miles an hour. Lighter winds over the Florida Panhandle, but obviously nothing like Sally. So this is Saturday. The remnant low is just east of Memphis on the GFS. And, of course, Alabama's going to be in rain. Understand, Saturday's going to be a rainy day, rain much of the day, breezy. We'll see winds of 15 to 25, maybe gusting to 30 near the Mississippi state line. No tree and power line damage. But, again, we'll have to watch out for the possibility of a few isolated brief tornadoes west of I-65 if the air can destabilize. This is the instability on Saturday, and you can see the numbers have come up in recent runs, not overwhelmingly high. But the bottom line is Saturday, breezy, wet, much of the day. No flooding expected. Again, maybe an isolated brief tornado on the western side of the state. And then Sunday, the remnant low coming up toward West Virginia. Any lingering showers will be ending early in the day, the sky becoming partly sunny, highs mid to upper 70s. And, of course, the Gulf Coast Sunday is going to be fine. In fact, their weather starts to improve on Saturday down there. This is the rain coming off the GFS. This is deterministic output, but again, you can see the axis of heavier rain clearly west of the state. We'll go to Monday, warm and dry, highs in the 80s, mostly sunny. Tuesday, a cold front comes through. Other runs have shown a band of showers coming through with this. This run showing the air too dry for any meaningful rain. But one way or another, this will be the leading edge of cooler air, and this is a week from today, Wednesday the 14th. Pretty good trough on the eastern seaboard, and we are in cool, dry air, very pleasant. We'll go out 10 days. This is Friday of next week, the 16th. Ridging trying to rebuild, but it's a very dry air mass. This rain for Birmingham off the GFS ensemble. Again, the numbers have come way down. Now the mean is running between 1 and 1.5 inches. And really the members peak out at only 1.5 inches. So obviously flooding, no concern now for Alabama. Not that it was really to start with. Temperatures, you can see a nice pop of cool air coming in here for the latter half of next week. Highs dropping down to about 70, lows around 50. And the CPC outlook, this is for October 14th through the 20th, suggesting temperatures here will be very close to average. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can, catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.